Hi everyone, welcome to today Leetcode problem. So today problem is sort colors. So let me break it down, the description. So basically you are given array that is and the number in the array is 0, 1 and 2. They can duplicate. Okay. And you have to sort this array without using sort function, right? Where 0 represents red, 1 represents white, and 2 represents blue. Okay, so you have to sort them in place so that objects of the same color are adjacent with the colors in the order red, white, blue. So it is nothing, basically just you have to sort this array without using sorting function, right? So you might be getting idea like there are different kind of sorting algorithm like heap sort, merge sort, quick sort. So today I'm going to explain this problem in very optimal way. We will be doing this problem in big O of n time complexity, because if you use any sorting algorithm, it will take I guess n log n, right? So we will be solving in this linear time complexity. So let's start the solution with first. Let's start with the approach. What would be the approach? So here is the approach. Basically, what we do, let me delete it. Yeah. So basically, we go through the array using mid pointer and apply these rows. Apply these rows. Okay. So we check if nums of mid is zero. So what we do, basically, we swap nums mid with nums low and move both mid and low forward. So basically we'll be taking three pointer low, mid and high. Okay, and we'll be checking this condition. So if nums of mid is zero, so we will swapping nums mid with nums low, right, and move both pointer forward. And if num sub mid is equal to 1, so it's in the correct region, we just move pointer mid forward, we don't need to swap anything. And if num sub mid is equal to 2, we need to swap nums mid and nums high and move high backward, not forward, right? So this is the algorithm we are going to follow, okay, to make it linear. So let's dry run and let's visualize it. uh, let's visualize the the core concept with this example. So here in nums I have taken 202 110, right? Now what we do, basically we declare three pointer, that is low, mid and high. So low mid will I will initialize with 0, and high I will initialize with 5. That is the length of the array. So it is 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Length of the array minus 1, right? Because here we are starting index with 0. Okay, so low is 0, mid is 0, and high is 5. So these are the three pointers we have declared initially. Now let's go step by step. So basically we'll check nums of mid, that is nums of 0, right? Mid is currently 0, it is 2, right? So here we have discussed, if nums of mid, sorry, if nums of mid is 2, then we have to swap nums mid with nums high and decrease the high counter, right? High pointer. So what we have done here, we have swapped nums mid with nums high, right? That is 0 with 2. Okay, here it is swapped, and we have decreased the counter minus 1, high to high minus 1, that is 4, right? So this is the first step. And again we will check nums mid. Okay, now nums mid is again 0. So what we will do, if nums mid is 0, so here is the condition, if nums mid is 0, we will swap nums mid and nums low, and after that we will both mid and low pointer forward. So here you can see, yeah, so here since nums mid is 0, so we are swapping with nums low, okay, and we are moving both this low and mid pointer forward, that is 1. Initially it was 0, now we have moved to 1, okay. Now we will again check nums mid. So nums of mid is 1, nums of 1 is 0. So again, if it is 0, we will swap with low, nums of low, and move both pointer forward. So we have swap with low, that is 0 0, and we have moved both the pointer low and mid to forward 2 and 2. Okay. Now again we will check nums mid. So now nums mid is 2, right? Sorry, mid is 2. So nums mid is also 2. So if it is 2, we have to swap with nums of high and decrease the high pointer. So now we have since it is 2, so what we are doing, we are swapping with this 2. Okay, sorry, I mean high was 4, high was 4, so it is here at 1. So we are swapping this 2 with 1 and decreasing the high pointer from 4 to 3. Okay, so now mid is 2, high is 3. Now again we will check num sub mid, that is num sub 2, 0 1 2, so it is 1. If it is sorry, I mean if num sub mid is 1, so what is the condition here? So look, if num sub mid is 1, it's in the correct region, so we don't need to swap anything, we just need to move mid pointer. So what we are doing, since here num sub mid is 1, we are just incrementing the mid pointer from 2 to 3, sorry, from 3 to 4. Okay, and now we will run this condition until mid is greater than high. So now we will check mid and high. High is our 3 and mid is our 4, right? So mid is greater than high, so we will stop the loop here, and final array will be 0 0 1 1 2 2. Okay, so why this algorithm works better? Because we partition the array into three region. As we go, we are partitioning the array in three region. All 0 go to the beginning, all 1, uh, all 2 go to the end, and 1 is naturally remain in the middle, right? So this allows a single pass constant space sort. So here we are not using any extra memory, and this is basically we are running through the loop, so the time complexity will be open and space complexity will be constant. Okay, so now let's see our solution, right? So similarly here what I have done, you can see. So here I have declared three pointer, that is low, mid, and high. So I have initialized low and mid with 0, high with num sub length minus 1. So while I'm checking if mid is less than equal to high, right? If mid is less than equal to high, then I'm checking if num sum mid is 0. I'm checking the three conditions. If num sum mid 0, if num sum mid 1, and if num sum mid 2 else, right? So in case of 0, we are just swapping. We are using the ES6 syntax, like swapping array. So we are swapping low and mid in case of 0 and increasing the both pointer. In case of 1, we are not swapping, we are just increasing the mid pointer. And in case of 2, we are swapping mid and high and decreasing the high pointer, right? So it's last, we are, since we are okay. Yeah, here it is given we do not have to return anything, modify nums in place instead, right? So we are, that's why we are modifying the nums, so mutating the nums in its place, right? So we are not basically change creating another array, we are just modifying the same array. Okay, so this is the solution. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe this channel, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.